And a very pleasant good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Lamel Family Field for this latest edition of Brevard College Tornado Men's Lacrosse. Tornadoes coming off the 11-3 win over Wilmington this past Monday. And today, as the 5-game homestand comes to a close, hosting Franciscan University of Steubenville, the Barons out of Ohio, coming to town with a 4-2 record. Tornadoes on Monday, big 11-3 win over Wilmington. First victory of the season for the Tornadoes, and all sorts of highlights throughout that contest. Tornadoes ran out to a 3-1 lead after the first quarter and extended that to 8-1 through 2 quarters. The ultimate 11-3 win outshot Wilmington 46-40. So a lot of shots taken between the two teams. Parker Corbett with 4 goals, also going the 100 career goal mark, going over that milestone. He had 3 assists as well, career high 7 points. Bryce Peterson with 3 goals. Gage Kyatt with a goal and an assist. Drew Pond with a career high 5 assists and 1 goal. Also Atticus Cooper matching his career high with 2 goals and also an assist. Jack Hicks, another big day in the goal as well. 19 saves, just 3 goals allowed en route to the win. So riding some momentum coming off the Monday victory. And after 2 days of preparation, now we'll take on Franciscan. Let's meet the starting lineups. First for Franciscan, goalkeepers Richard Vale, Luke Reimer, Alex Amon, Jack Nelson, Joffrey Stranhagen, Sam Smith, Samuel Marshall, Dominic Mariah, James Masso, and Joseph Redmond. Pete Rosaski is the head men's lacrosse coach, assisted by Austin Nassett and Connor Smith. Tornadoes, once again, Jack Hicks will be the starting goalkeeper. Tyler Cameron, Will Scoggins, Parker Corbett. Also part of that starting lineup, Jacob Gravely, Nick Terania, Bryce Peterson, Drew Pond, Max Dorman, and Atticus Cooper. Head coach of the Tornadoes is J.D. LeMay in his 3rd season, assisted by Brenner Woodcock, season number 2 for Coach Woodcock. So we'll continue to count down towards the start of Tornadoes and Barons men's lacrosse action at Lamel Family Field. Glad you're able to join us. And a very pleasant good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Eyes Lamel Family Field. Tornadoes and Barons about to go at it here. And underway, opening faceoff goes the way of the visitors, the Barons, very quickly looking for an opportunity here. Shot there, wide. Joseph Redmond with the shot, senior defender out of Massachusetts. Here's Marshall, defended by Dorman. Here's James. Reset of the possession clock there, just underway. Opening possession for either team. As here's Marshall. Amon, defended there by Gravely. Amon continues to carry it behind the goal. Now up ahead. It's Joseph James. James. Shot there and the finish. Joseph James with the first goal of this contest. So the Barons strike first, win the opening faceoff, and then able to get the first goal of this game less than 1 minute into the action. And another quick faceoff there. Strenhagen. Shot here, and another goal just 9 seconds later. 2-0 Barons. So Luke Reimer with the finish there, and Barons very quickly ahead. Tornadoes trying to ride some momentum coming off that win on Monday. Trailing 2-0 early on here to the Bruins, able to win the faceoff there. So first possession on the offensive side for the Tornadoes. Here's Drew Pond. Pond up ahead to Peterson. Here's Cooper. Cooper. Pond. Gage Kyatt. Kyatt trying to shake the defender. Mariah. Here's Jacob Hernandez. Senior from California, Santa Ana to be exact. Here's Cooper. Cooper. And unable to connect there with Kyatt. It's going to be a turnover by the Tornadoes. And back the other direction. Here come the Bruins from the back. Goalkeeper Richard Vale. Now Tornadoes getting set on defense. Amon. Had an opening there for Nathaniel Carter. Good look for a moment. Then a finish there by Samuel Marshall. 3-0 Bruins. So an early 3-0 lead for the Bruins. Bruins pushing the tempo up ahead now. And a quick goal there. 4-0 Bruins and a timeout on the field. So another goal.
Every cheer, for every play, we know there's a little prayer that no one gets hurt. That's why we are there too. Party athletic trainers, physicians, and specialists. We're watching closely for any sign that someone needs care. And if your child is hurt, they're seen right away by the region's top specialists. The Party Sports Medicine team is at every game, match, race, practice, and workout, providing medical attention and guidance. For us, winning is all about playing healthy and smart so you can perform at your best.
So 4-0 now the lead for Franciscan. A timeout by Tornadoes trying to regroup here after an absolute blitzkrieg by the Bruins. Early 4-0 advantage and looking for another opportunity here and the finish. Make it 5-0. So a 5-0 advantage for Franciscan University of Steubenville out of Steubenville, Ohio. East side of the state, about 35 miles away from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Just on the west side of that Ohio-Pennsylvania border. And Tornadoes will have an opportunity here. Michael Peters hands it off to Cooper. Atticus Cooper, senior from Louisville. Here's Peterson. Drew Pond. A host of defenders for the Bruins, and Bruins able to get the takeaway. Now up ahead, looking for the successful clear, and they in fact do so. Joseph James. And then a goal there from James Masso. He scored 2 of the last 3 for the Bruins. So a quick 6-0 advantage. And another face-off won by Franciscan. Then knocked away momentarily. That was Eddie Bell, the Tornadoes. Then Eddie Bell comes up with it. Freshman from Orlando, Florida, pushing it ahead to Drew Pond. Here's Peterson. Peterson to Kyatt. Cooper making a run far post. Scoggins to Kyatt. Here's Cooper. Here's Drew Pond, defended by Sam Smith. Pond trying to get a shot off there. It'll remain Tornado ball. Here's Parker Corbett. Had the big game, went over the 100 career goal mark versus Wilmington. Opportunity there for Cooper at the goal mouth, but taken away by the goalkeeper. And here comes the goalkeeper, well out of his Goalmouth across midfield. Richard Vale the second, all the way into the attacking zone. Richard Vale the second, the senior out of Lovettsville, Virginia. Here's Cook. Marshall. Cook again. Gavin Cook. 35 on the shot clock. Here's Carter. Gravely there defensively. Now 25 on the possession clock. Here's Marshall. Nifty shot there. High degree of difficulty. Saved by Hicks. Great job with Hicks not to get fooled by that trick shot. Here come the NATOs the other way. Atticus Cooper pushing the action. Here's Pond. 8:45 to play in the opening period. Pond. To Cooper once again. Here's Scoggins. Scoggins. Defended by John Tedeschi. Shot there by Jacob Hernandez. And back the other way. Quickly come the Bruins. Long stick midfielder Mariah. Shot there and the finish. Samuel Marshall makes it a 7-0 advantage. So a 7-0 lead, 8:04 to play in the first period. And face-off win there by Franciscan, but then misplayed. It'll be tornado ball. Getting things going from the back for the NATOs, Max Dorman, the sophomore defender. Charleston, South Carolina, James Island Charter High School. Here's Hicks. Hicks up ahead. Successful clear attempt there. Here's Jacob Gravely. Then misplayed there to Pond. Pond battling for the ground ball. Able to keep it alive momentarily. Now a loose ball. Brilliantly picked up by the goalkeeper, Vale. Vale up ahead to Smith. Marshall. Amin to James, to Masso. Touch there from Carter. James Masso on the move there. 6:48 to play, opening period. It's been all Bruins. Here's Amin. James. James on the attack. 23 on the possession clock. Here's Joseph James once again. Now Atticus Cooper on the defensive side. Now Gravely squaring up defensively. Shot there and another finish from Marshall. Back-to-back goals by Samuel Marshall. So Samuel Marshall, hailing from Saskatoon, Saskatchewan in Canada. Back-to-back goals to put Franciscan ahead 8-0. Here's Marshall again. 3 consecutive goals from Marshall. So back-to-back-to-back goals from Marshall. All unassisted, by the way. Fight for the ground ball here, ultimately taken by Redmond. Quite the battle there. Michael Peters in the middle of all that. Also Will Scoggins. 5:35 and counting opening period. Here's Marshall, the hot hand at the moment. 3 straight goals. Marshall, defended by Dorman. Dorman, nice job with the takeaway there. Way to jam up Marshall. And Dorman across midfield. Looking for an open teammate now. And he's going to conservatively hand it off to Kyatt here. Under 5 minutes to play, first period. Kyatt. Bryce Peterson. Here's Cooper. Cooper trying to shake his defender. And the finish, Atticus Cooper. Tornadoes get on the board. So Atticus Cooper with the finish. 3 goals in the last 2 games for Cooper. Outstanding student athlete out of Louisville, Kentucky. Now Tornadoes going with Logan Southern on the faceoff. Southern wearing number 39. Dual sport athlete, member of the football team as well. So the tornado siren goes off on the Atticus Cooper goal. Now Franciscan will go back to work, ahead 9-1. We mentioned game 5 of a 5-game homestand for the Tornadoes. Started all the way back on February 28th. Oglethorpe, Hiram, Husson, Wilmington, and now Franciscan, University of Steubenville. Masso. Next up for the Tornadoes is the start of USA South Conference play. That's after a 8-day break from game action where the Tornadoes can really gear up on the practice field, all leading up to a conference opener at Southern Virginia on Saturday, March the 23rd. Here's the Barons once again, and the finish from distance, Joseph James. So James with another goal. That's the second for Joseph James. Marshall leads all players with 3 goals. Masso has 2 as well. Tornado's goal came from Atticus Cooper. Each goalkeeper, Vale and Hicks, currently with 2 saves. It's been all Franciscan, a 17-3 shot advantage. Another opportunity here for the Barons off the successful face-off with 2:35 to play here in the first. Here's Amon. James. Masso up ahead to James. Marshall. Here's Nathaniel Carter. Defended by Bell. Both players wear the number 2. And scooped up there by Jack Hicks. Hicks with the outlet pass just over the reach of Cameron. Then Tyler Cameron able to pick it up and then scooped up from Cameron by Drew Pond. And now a timeout on the field. Your score, Barons 10, Tornadoes 1.
Every cheer, for every play, we know there's a little prayer that no one gets hurt. That's why we are there too. Party athletic trainers, physicians, and specialists. We're watching closely for any sign that someone needs care. And if your child is hurt, they're seen right away by the region's top specialists. The Party Sports Medicine team is at every game, match, race, practice, and workout, providing medical attention and guidance. For us, winning is all about playing healthy and smart so you can perform at your best.
Back here at Isla Family Field, Barons 10, Tornadoes 1. And Tornadoes with an opportunity here coming out of the timeout. Here's Cooper. Atticus Cooper. Nice job finding his teammate Corbett, just missing there with the finish. As Vale, the goalkeeper, got a touch on it. Here's Corbett once again, the graduate student from British Columbia, Canada. Corbett. Cooper firing away a shot. And Vale not afraid to leave his goal mouth. And here the goalkeeper for Franciscan comes once again. Amon. Marshall. Cook. Inside the final minute of the first period. Marshall. Cook. Masso. Here's James. James, a nifty pass there, then firing off a shot was Masso. Well, behind the back pass by James. So we've seen a little trickery from the Barons. Here's Gavin Cook. Down to 15 seconds to play. And then the finish as the Bruins move ahead to 11-1. So Cook with the goal there, and the margin now at 10. As battle for the faceoff there, down to the final 5 seconds. That'll do it for us here at Eyes Lamel Family Field. 11-1, Bruins on top. Back here at Eyes Lamel Family Field, getting ready for period number 2. Franciscan with an 11-1 lead. Samuel Marshall has led the way for the Bruins with 3 goals. James and Masso each with 2. The lone Tornado goal came from Atticus Cooper. Pond and Dorman lead the Tornadoes with 2 ground balls apiece. And back to work here. Here comes Franciscan. Now moving from left to right, Tornadoes right to left on your device. Here's Amon. Marshall. Carter. Up ahead of James, defended there by Nick Charania. Nice defense by Charania. Now Cameron on the defensive end. Peter squaring up defensively now for the NATOs. Shot there off the mark. It'll be Barron's possession with 25 on the clock. As that shot from Marshall went wide. Nice defense there from the NATOs. Takeaway by Tyler Cameron, freshman from Charlotte, North Carolina. Nice looking sequence there from Tyler Cameron, long stick midfielder. Here's Cooper. Pond. Peterson. Here's Scoggins. Scoggins on the move. Pond once again. Once again, the goalkeeper, Vale, not afraid to leave that goal mouth, able to scoop up that ground ball. He was on the far corner of the back end of the field that time. With 12:45 to play here in the second period. Amon. Gavin Cook. Here's James. Amon once again. Now Marshall to Cook. Cook defended by Cooper. Cook. Shot there and the finish. So another finish there by Cook. Now a 12-1 lead. Cook with 2 goals, 1 assist. Nice job on the faceoff there. Tornado's able to take it away. By the way, have not had a penalty yet in this contest. Not seen the flag flown as of yet. Here's Pond, junior from Evans, Georgia. Gage Kyatt. Peters, defended there by Luke Schaubel. Peters up ahead. Peterson. 40 on the possession clock for the NATOs. Here's Peters once again. Battle for a loose ball there, and it's going to be Franciscan ball. Corbett tried to golf club it in there as the ball was on the turf, but Corbett tried to swat it home. Meanwhile, back the other way. Here come the Bruins. Head by 11. Amon. Marshall to Carter. Here's James. James, defended there by Nick Terania. Once again, tough defense from Terania. Now here's Gravely on the defensive side. Peters now squaring up defensively. Nice save there. By the way, there's been a goalkeeper change. Do want to note that. New goalkeeper, number 18, Scott Bundy for Brevard. Bundy, we've seen him in the field quite a bit the last few games. Junior goalkeeper from Cumberland, Rhode Island. Bridgeton Academy. And Bundy with the save, right on cue. Great save by the goalkeeper, Bundy. Now Bundy making things difficult even further on that second chance opportunity. As it was goalkeeper versus goalkeeper, Vale had made the trip once again, but this time even further, going for the attack. Credit 2 shots to Vale. First one was saved by Bundy, the second one off the post, and now Vale makes the trip all the way back to his goal. Bruins with a turnover there. Each team with 7 turnovers, so even in that department. Here's Bundy. Terania. Long ball from Terania. And Parker Corbett's able to scoop it up. So successful long pass there. Looked like it was initially intended for Peterson. Bottom line is Corbett able to scoop it up. Here's Kyatt. Scoggins firing away. Save there by Vale. Vale with 5 saves. Good defensive stop there for the Tornadoes, and Tornadoes back the other way. Well, it was 11-1 after the first period. Tornadoes kept things tighter here in the second period. Just a 1-0 advantage for Franciscan. Picked up there nicely by Terania. And Terania hit the turf. Here's Carter. Defended by Peters. Nathaniel Carter. Sophomore from McLean, Virginia. Letting some time chew off the clock here. Now 40 on the possession clock. Carter defended by Peters. Carter fires off a shot himself. It'll remain Franciscan ball. 28 seconds remaining. Amon to Marshall. Marshall's had a big impact in this one. Shot there, another save for Bundy. So nice work in the goal for Scott Bundy. Here's Bell across the field. Vale then intercepts the pass from Bell, and then Vale pushes it forward very quickly here to Joseph James. Another save for Bundy. Bundy, some tough work in goal since he's entered this contest. Already 4 saves. Scott Bundy. Clock stopped at 6 minutes. Bundy has been outstanding. And there's our first penalty of the afternoon on number 13, Joseph Norton. So a man-up opportunity here, 30-second penalty. It was for pushing. Shot there in the finish. Gage Kyatt able to find the back of the net. So credit the goal to Kyatt, assist for Parker Corbett. Tornadoes with their second goal of the contest. And here in the second period, 1-1 between these two teams. So Tornadoes have played Franciscan evenly here in the second period. Here's Cooper. See if the Tornadoes can get some momentum here coming off the Kayak goal. Peterson, junior from Augusta, Georgia. Cooper. Able to find the upper right corner. A beautiful goal there for Atticus Cooper. So for the second straight game, Atticus Cooper with 2 goals. And the Tornadoes with back-to-back goals. And once again, they've now outscored Franciscan 2-1 here in the second period. Franciscan has not scored since the 12-13 mark. Corbett, another quick opportunity for the Nados. Now a nice ground ball pickup by Redmond the other way for the Bruins. Corbett's on the chase. So nearly 8 minutes since the last Franciscan goal until that. Tornadoes have done a nice job with the last couple face-off as well, worth mentioning. And certainly has created opportunities here in the second period. Shot there from Cooper, saved by Vale. Cooper then picks up the rebound himself. Here's Parker Corbett. Corbett directing traffic with his left hand, right hand, stick in hand. Corbett drawing a double team, now able to find his teammate Pond. Pond, a nice pass to Cooper. That was a good look from Cooper. But it'll be Franciscan ball back the other way. 3:40 to play till the half. Loose ball here. And up ahead. Here's James. Here's Carter. Carter was looking for Marshall momentarily. And now timeout on the field, 3:01 to play, 13-3 Bruins.
Every cheer, for every play, we know there's a little prayer that no one gets hurt. That's why we are there too. Party athletic trainers, physicians, and specialists. We're watching closely for any sign that someone needs care. And if your child is hurt, they're seen right away by the region's top specialists. The Party Sports Medicine team is at every game, match, race, practice, and workout, providing medical attention and guidance. For us, winning is all about playing healthy and smart so you can perform at your best.
3:01 to play here. Second period. Bruins were dominant in that first period, 11-1 the margin. 2-2 here in period number 2. And Tornadoes ball from the back. Here's Bell. Up ahead to Gravely. Check that, Trania. Trania now was looking for Peterson. Now Vale will get things started from the back. Franciscan University of Steubenville. The Barons entering this one with a 4-2 record. Here's Carter, defended by Bell. And nifty shot there, and the finish from Joseph James. 14-3 Bruins. Credit the assist there to Masso. Masso now 2 goals, 1 assist. James 3 goals, 2 assists. Just over 2 minutes to play. Here's Redmond. And another finish there. Samuel Marshall. We've called his name a bunch. So lead back to a dozen after the goal from Marshall, assisted by Cook. Marshall with 4 goals to lead all players. Cook 3 goals, 2 assists. Face-off win there by Franciscan, but then quickly turned over to the NATOs. 92 seconds to play for Brevard. Fresh possession clock. Cooper really attracted a crowd there, and Franciscan able to come up with the turnover and then the quick finish. So Masso delivering again. His 3rd goal, hat trick for Masso. Spring break here on the campus of Brevard College, so no classes. Most of the student body off campus. As Logan Southern in the middle of things there on that face-off. Under a minute to play to the half. Carter. Carter defended by Bell. Loose ball. Quite the battle for it there. Host of Tornadoes. Bruins able to come up with it. 15 seconds on the game clock till the half. Clock stops momentarily. Inside of 8 seconds. And a shot and a finish there with just a couple seconds left on the clock.
It's important to study English because language has power. And being able to understand the history of language and how it's been used over time and in our current era helps us be able to take control of that power and use it now and in the future.
I've learned to express myself with the written word more clearly. I've been given the tools with different structural techniques and all the good stuff that have made me a stronger writer, a stronger communicator.
You're going to learn not just the content of your major, whether it's English or history or whatever. You're going to learn how to learn. You're going to learn how to apply that learning and adapt as conditions change.
Writing is inherently experiential because students have to take so many important skills like critical thinking, communication, analysis, and translate those thoughts into a piece of oral or written communication, and then learn by doing how to be more effective communicators.
The English program at Brevard College prepares you for success in whatever field you choose to major in, whether it's theater, whether it's in the sciences or math, whether it's in business. The ability to communicate is important in no matter where you go, and one of the skills we teach is how to communicate clearly with your audience, whoever that may be.
The community here at Brevard, whether it be faculty, students, staff, are all people who learn and grow together. We learn from each other. There's no place where I don't feel welcome on campus, and that's the best part of that liberal arts education, is you're stepping into different learning styles and different content than you do at any old college where you don't get to grow the brain. It's a culture that encourages self-expression. You're allowed to be you here.
History is everything. It's every discipline. It's music, it's art, it's economics, it's politics. And so students who study history end up with the ability to look critically at every discipline. This is a skill you can use in any field.
I chose Brevard mostly because of the experiential education, and their history program really sold me over. The variety of history classes that they offer. You have classes like History of Stuff, where you learn the commodification of history and how that's affected how we are today. That class really forces you to examine yourself and how you consume goods and how you're living in the world and how is that affecting the world around you.
In a world where the job market is changing rapidly, having a degree in history equips you with the skills needed to have flexibility and a little bit more freedom on the job market, where you can actively pursue different career opportunities. The number one factor I think that separates us from other liberal arts institutions is we have very small class sizes. My current 400 level seminar, which is just history majors, has 4 students. So we work intimately, closely every week doing essentially graduate school style workshops. And that's really important when you're out on the job market and you need your former professor to write you a strong letter of recommendation. Because we actually know our students deeply, we can craft the kind of letter that's going to help students get that job.
No matter where you're coming from, no matter who you are, you're here to grow as a person and they want to help you as much as they can. I'm so glad to be here. I've never regretted it for one moment.
Back here at Islamel Family Field, start of period number 3. Bruins with a 17-3 advantage. Tornadoes with 1 goal in the first period, 2 in the second. Played the Bruins even for much of that second period, including a 7-minute, 43-second shutout span where the defense and goalkeeper Scott Bundy really locked down, but then Franciscan came alive again later there in the second period. Take a 17-3 lead into halftime, and here we are, half number 2. Game 5 of a 5-game home slate for the NATOs. Bundy with a ground ball pickup there. Here's Gravely. Nice pass there up ahead to Tyler Cameron. Shot there deflected by the defender, Schaubel. Just underway here, period number 3. Shot there, saved by Bundy. His 6th save of the contest. Here's Michael Peters. Firing off a shot there. Some great velocity on it was Parker Corbett. Then Corbett picks up his own miss, but no goal. So the goal is nullified there. Tornadoes thought they might have gotten one. Corbett talking things over with the official. A little exasperated that he wasn't able to cash in on that. Here's Franciscan. Joseph James, 3 goals in that first half. Make it 4 goals on the day now for James. So 18-3 your score with James able to earn that goal. Here's Nelson. Another nice save there from Bundy. As a flag flies, as might have been slashing on Franciscan. It'll be a push call. Here's Pond. Shot there, just missing. Corbett firing off that shot. So man-up opportunity for the NATO. See if they can take advantage of it. Still a man-up opportunity. Here's Gage Kyatt. Sunny skies, one of the warmer days we've had here in the 2024 calendar year. 11-11 to play here, third period. Here's Pond. Shot there from Corbett, wide. Both teams back to even strength now as Franciscan was able to get through the penalty opportunity for the NATOs. Here's Cooper. Cooper shot there off the post. Nice job by Kyatt to grab the rebound. Gage Kyatt, the sophomore from Mesa, Arizona, Red Mountain High School. Here's Cooper. Cooper continuing to probe that defense of Franciscan. They've got a lot of defenders packed in there. Corbett fires off a shot. In and out. It looked like it was in, but off the post was the ruling. Corbett's come razor close a couple of times now. It's Corbett again, firing away wide. So multiple opportunities here for the Tornadoes. Gotta like the way they're keeping possession here and creating opportunities, mostly for Corbett as of late. There's Drew Pond. Flag flies as looks like Franciscan is going to be calling for another penalty. It's going to be a holding call. And another 30-second penalty. Here's Kyatt. Kyatt, nice job setting up his teammate Cooper. Nice save, meanwhile, by Vale. Corbett. Tornadoes, man up. Kyatt had an opening for a moment there. Nice job closing that down by Reimer. Now back to full strength once again. So Franciscan extinguishes the penalty opportunity. Meanwhile, nice takeaway there by Corbett. Fires off a shot. Vale with the save and then the pickup. Now Vale up ahead. Mariah. Now Joseph James. Been very active for the Barons. Daniel Carter with a touch. As Franciscan looks content chewing some clock in the meantime with the healthy lead. Now 30 on the possession clock. Down under 8 on the game clock here in the third period. Stolen away nicely by Bundy. Bundy up ahead to Bell. Bell was looking for Peters. Well defended by Franciscan. It'll remain Tornado ball. Bundy will get things going from the back. He plays it short to Gravely. Gravely up ahead to Trania. Here's Cooper. 7:25 to play in the third. Cooper. Here's Corbett. Corbett fires off a shot, saved by Vale. Loose ball here, and it's going to be Franciscan's ball. Redmond. And picked up after the missed shot momentarily there by Tyler Cameron. Neither team able to really hold on to possession as of late here. .6:30 to play. Well, spring sports continue this weekend. Baseball. 3-game series begins tomorrow, Friday at Gilcone Field. That's a 3 o'clock first pitch. And we've got women's lacrosse and baseball on Saturday. Marshall. Tommaso. Masso fires off a shot near post, but wide by about 3 feet. James to Carter. Now Cook. Cook defended by Peters. Loose ball there, picked up nicely by Amon. Here's James in a shot clock violation. Nice job by the Tornadoes. Running that possession clock all the way down and get in the stop. As Max Dorman, part of that defense that did a lot of that work, brings the ball upfield. Nicely done, Dorman. Sophomore from Charleston, South Carolina. Just over 5 minutes to play here in the third. .439 to play, third period. Here's Kyatt. Kyatt fired off a shot there, saved once again by Vale. Here's Carter the other way. Quick counterattack for the Barons. Terania, meanwhile. Stolen away there by Cook. And credit the goal to Cook. So Cook able to get the 19th goal of the day for Franciscan. 3:54 to play here. Logan Southern into the face-off circle. And Southern's able to pick it up himself. Then loses it momentarily. Fight continues for that ground ball. And the Tornadoes come up with it. So a success for Logan Southern in the face-off circle. Here's Pond. Pond to Corbett. Loose ball here, picked up by Franciscan. Jack Nelson able to get it done. Nelson, senior midfielder from Dallas, Texas. Here's Marshall. Marshall. Defended by Terania. Once again, Franciscan looking to chew a little clock before they really initiate their attack. Masso to Marshall to Amon. 35 on the possession clock. Here's Marshall once again. Now 22 on the possession clock. Masso now going to initiate the attack. Masso found his teammate Marshall, who fired off a shot. Wide, 9 on the possession clock. And once again, the Tornadoes able to extinguish the possession clock. Nicely done on the defensive end. Here's Drew Pond trying to push it forward. And Parker Corbett's able to catch Vale with his hand in the cookie jar. Vale left his goal location, and Corbett made him pay. So Parker Corbett with the finish. We've seen Vale leave his goal for several times. That time, Corbett made him pay. Vale, to his credits, allowed just 4 goals today. Has 12 saves. Meanwhile, Bundy with 9 saves for the NATOs. Corbett finally able to get a goal on his 10th shot attempt. Leads all players in shots in this contest. Came very close several times, and Parker Corbett, the graduate student, thrilled that he was finally able to get one, or at least relieved. It's taken away nicely there by Tyler Cameron. Under 45 seconds to play. Tornadoes would love to get one more goal here before the end of the third period. Misplayed there, however. And it's going to be a turnover on the NATOs. Final 30 seconds of action. Franciscan might work quickly here themselves. Here's Carter. James. Whistle with 15 seconds to play. Goal, in fact, for Franciscan. So another goal for James. That's his 5th of the afternoon. Logan Southern once again on the face-off for the Tornadoes. And that'll do it for the end of the third quarter. Your score, Barons 20, Tornadoes 4. Back here at Eyes Lamel Family Field, start of period number 4. Franciscan University of Steubenville with the 20-4 advantage over the host, the Brevard College Tornadoes. On a Sunday, Thursday afternoon in March. Currently 71 degrees. Sunny skies. And Franciscan will set up their offense. Here's Carter. Shot there from distance. Impressive shot from Gavin Cook. And the finish. So Cook with the finish there. Peters with the pickup there. Nicely done, Michael Peters now taking on multiple defenders. Across midfield, Peters battling hard. Up ahead to Gage Kyatt. Kyatt with the head of steam. Now Cooper. Tornadoes now swinging around. Here's Corbett. .40 on the possession clock. Opportunity here for the Nados and the finish. Drew Pond. Well done. Credit the assist to Corbett. So Drew Pond with the finish. Two minutes have elapsed here in the fourth period. And Franciscan will reset their offense. Here's Norton. Norton up ahead to James. Norton once again. Norton fires off a shot. Bundy with a foot save. James up ahead to Amon. Norton. Just missing there. 11:31 to play. All Barons in this one jumped out to a big lead back in that first period, have never looked back. James, big part of this offense for Franciscan. We're down to 9 seconds on the possession clock. Down to 4 seconds. Shot there. Misses, and Tornadoes are going to get another stop here. They have done a good job running out some of these possession clocks on the Barons. So here's Eddie Bell taking it across midfield. Cooper stepping to his left. Loose ball here, picked up by Scoggins. Down to the final 10 minutes of this men's lacrosse Division III contest. Michael Peters checking back in for the NATOs. Taking their time once again is Franciscan. Here's Carter. Carter up again to Amon. Alex Amon out of Moscow, Idaho. Sophomore tackler. 8:55 to play, fourth period. And the finish there, number 17, Jack Nelson. So Nelson with the finish. Logan Southern back to the face-off position for the Tornadoes. And back to action we go. Carter. Kyatt there defending Carter, making things difficult. And Tornadoes able to come up with it. Eddie Bell. Bell trying to push the tempo for the NATOs. Up ahead to Peters. Now a loose ball. Continuing to fight for a ground ball. Peters battling, able to come up with it. Then a timeout on the field. 7:25 to play, 22-5 Barons.
Max Dorman, Charleston, South Carolina.
Jim Bonner, Greensboro, North Carolina.
Sullivan Ray, Raleigh, North Carolina.
Michael Peters, Belmont, North Carolina.
Luke Norton, Smyrna Beach, Florida.
Bryce Peterson, Augusta, Georgia. Parker Corbett, New Westminster, British Columbia. Trania, Evans, Georgia.
Jack Hicks, Greensboro, North Carolina. Drew Pond, Athens, Georgia.
Will Scoggins, Isle of Palm, South Carolina. Gage Kayak, Mesa, Arizona. Dolly Cameron, Charlotte, North Carolina.
Nathan Stone, Liquid South Carolina.
Jacob Gravely, Monroe, North Carolina.
Atticus Cooper, Louisville, Kentucky.
Jacob Hernandez, Santa Ana, California. Go Tornadoes.
Back here at Isla Family Field, 7:25 to play in the fourth. Barons with the big 22-5 advantage. NATO's ball coming out of the timeout, and then a quick flag.
It's going to be delay on Black, 30 seconds.
Delay of game on Franciscan. So delay of game penalty. So Tornadoes will have a man-up opportunity for the next 30 seconds here. Haven't cashed in on one yet. Corbett. Corbett once again. Cooper fired off a shot there. It was well contested by a couple of Baron defenders. And Barons are able to get the stop. Vale's going to pick it up from the back. Successful clear attempt there for Franciscan. We're under 7 minutes to play in the fourth. Norton. Masso. Amon. Carter. It'll be Tornadoes ball on the turnover. Here's Corbett. Parker Corbett. Leading shot taker in this one. Here's Scoggins. Scoggins fires away a shot. Vale had to work to save that one. And a clear attempt there as Carter takes it across. Under 5:30 to play. Here's Kyatt. Kyatt. Off the post. Nice little flick ahead there. Redmond across midfield. Redmond now from distance. Good job at the last moment. Nick Charania providing some defensive support, but then finish there for the Barons. Marshall once again. So 23-5. Franciscan with a 6-2 advantage here in the second half. Down to the final 4:33. Next up for the Tornadoes, start a USA South Conference play. That'll begin on Saturday, March the 23rd at Southern Virginia. And then the conference home opener on Saturday, March 30th, right here at Isla Family Field. That's a 5 p.m. start versus Methodist. Tornadoes will, in fact, have 3 consecutive home games beginning on March 30th. April 6th versus William Peace, and then the Battle of the Blue Ridge, Tuesday, April 9th, under the lights. Compelling schedule this season where Tornadoes able to get a lot of home games in non-conference play. This is game 5 of this 5-game homestand, highlighted by an 11-3 win over Wilmington this past Monday. Here's Kyatt. Just over 3 minutes to play. Tornadoes would love to get on the board a couple more times here before the end of this one. Scoggins. Scoggins fires off a shot there, saved by Vale. And then a flag as there was a little bit of action afterwards between the two players who wear number 11, Parker Corbett. Actually, check that. It was 31 Schauble, not 11. A cross-check, 1 minute penalty. See if the Tornadoes can capitalize on one of these man-up opportunities. Haven't had the chance to do so yet. Shot there, just missing. That was Peterson. Junior from Augusta, Georgia. About a month, the sports world will have their eyes on Augusta, Georgia, home of the Masters. Shot here, missing. Cooper firing away. 2:14 to play, fourth period. Cooper missing wide. Inside 2 minutes. Still a man-up opportunity for the NATOs. Cooper again firing off a shot. It's wide. Cooper now. We talked about the number of shots that Corbett had taken. Cooper now has surpassed Corbett 13 shots, leading all players between the two teams. Corbett has 11 shots. James of Franciscan has 11 shots. He's made 5. In fact, there's 5 players with 5 goals for Franciscan. James, Cook, and Marshall. Down to 90 seconds to play here. Period number 4. Shot there and a finish. So Nathaniel Carter able to get his second goal of the day there. Bundy came in to this contest in relief of Jack Hicks. 2 goalkeepers have combined for 12 saves. Bundy with 10 of them. And timeout with 54 seconds to play. 24-5. Barons on top.
Max Dorman, Charleston, South Carolina.
Jim Bonner, Greensboro, North Carolina.
Sullivan Ray, Raleigh, North Carolina.
Michael Peters, Belmont, North Carolina.
Luke Norton, Smyrna Beach, Florida.
Bryce Peterson, Augusta, Georgia. Parker Corbett, New Westminster, British Columbia. Trainia, Evans, Georgia.
Jack Hicks, Greensboro, North Carolina. Drew Pond, Athens, Georgia.
Will Scoggins, Isle of Palm, South Carolina. Gabe Kayak, Mesa, Arizona. Dolly Cameron, Charlotte, North Carolina.
Nathan Stone, Liverhead, South Carolina.
Jacob Gravely, Monroe, North Carolina.
Atticus Cooper, Louisville, Kentucky.
Jacob Hernandez, Santa Ana, California. Go Tornadoes.
Back here at Eyes Lamel Family Field inside the final minute. Here's Cooper. Now Scoggins. "30 seconds to play. Scoggins. Scoggins. Shot there, saved by Vale. Corbett was there momentarily. Vale's going to play a long ball here as the seconds tick away, and that'll just about do it. Clock stops momentarily with 5 seconds to play. Bundy sends it the other way. One last chance here for Cooper, saved by Vale, and that'll do it. 24-5, your final. Well, that'll do it here at Islamel Family Field, a 24-5 final. Franciscan had control of this one since the very top, outscoring the Tornadoes 11-1 in the first period. Tornadoes played Franciscan tight for much of that second period, including a 7:43 scoreless period. But Franciscan went on to the 24-5 win. Franciscan led by 3 players, each who scored 5 goals. James, Cook, and Marshall. Masso also had 4. Tornadoes led by Atticus Cooper on the offensive end, 2 goals, 13 shots taken. Parker Corbett, 1 goal, 2 assists. He took 11 shots. Drew Pine with a goal and an assist, and Gage Kyatt with a goal as well. (54-37), the shot differential in this one. Tornadoes were able to win 9 faceoffs, 5 of them from Logan Southern, 4 from Will Scoggins. Jack Hicks started this game, had 2 saves. Scott Bundy played the majority of the game in goal for the Tornadoes with 10 saves. Vale was the winning goalkeeper with 16 saves for the Barons. Tornadoes will regroup and prepare for conference play Saturday at noon on March the 23rd. So not this Saturday, but the next Saturday in Buena Vista, Virginia, the USA South Conference opener. Tornadoes baseball team in action Friday and Saturday. Women's lacrosse team, 11 a.m. right here at Islamel Family Field on Saturday as well. Hope to see you at a future Brevard College Tornado athletic event. Well, want to thank all those who helped behind the scenes, handling the statistics. Sports Information Director Joseph Marvin, also Abby Party, appreciate her assistance. Clock operators were DJ Taylor and Destiny Williams. Producer of today's broadcast, Enrico Lozito. And also production support and handling the music, DJ Tommaso Fioravanti. Well, that'll just about do it for all of us here at Brevard College. Glad you're able to tune in to this edition of Brevard College Men's Lacrosse. Hope to see you at an upcoming event. And Tornadoes will look forward to conference play coming up next for Brevard College Men's Lacrosse. Your final score for the final time: Franciscan University of Steubenville 24, Brevard College 5. Go Tornadoes.